Welcome back to the Pact Boon gang. Actual Play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Jake Packham. With me,
Justin Lewis.
Tanner Wayland.
Caden Otley.
back to me, Jake Pack. You've been kicked out.
I've died once, and now you're kicking me out.
Absolutely.
You had the prime opportunity.
If you didn't get the hint, I killed your character twice.
Killed his character once.
And now
made him
you are
ugly.
rotten.
Elon is rotting.
No.
In
Elon's
hell.
also rotting in hell.
Yeah.
But Lethargy
Is
is a zombie affected.
Oh, yeah.
Physically rotting.
Previously on the Pact Boon, our gang went to a spa to hang out. Jolly as always, never the trusting type. Was right this time. As the spa was not super great. Some nice comments were shared, some backstory. We were swimming in it literally, okay? And then we met our tiefling brothers from hell as they got stabbed in the chest, my guy, by these, waifish assassin things. The mother, crawling from the roof, descended upon you. We had some excellent displays of clever magic and another, arguably Jolly's best trick, going unconscious. Mm-hmm. We had Lethargy casting some powerful magic, and then it backfired.
some vortex, though.
Absolutely. 2 vortexes.
Yeah.
Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Yep.
Because he's got at least 2. Talking about ponies, we got a wolf the size of a horse.
Yes.
The only cool thing from that encounter.
Otto, right? That's what you
Otto.
named him?
Yep.
Otto. We love him. We will all die for Otto if we need to.
Still haven't met him formally, though. But
True. Absolutely. Absolutely right. You guys lie amongst Jolly's, again, near death's door breaths. And you are in this hotel. What would you like to do?
How far away am I from Jolly?
I believe you were like right next to him.
Okay.
You stabilized me, if I remember.
And then if I've already stabilized you.
Job done.
Jolly, this is quite unfortunate. I just started getting to know you.
Still unconscious.
Still unconscious.
I'm just touching
Saying
his
goodbye.
face, just talking.
Saying goodbye. Leaving him at the scene.
Not sure if he's revived.
Absolutely. Wolfgang, you are in the lobby now. There is this nasty creature that was shooting out ninja weapons at you that has fallen to the floor. The hotel has not been explored, and you guys ran outside, ran back inside, finished the fight, and you have a giant wolf.
Okay. First off, the crazy monster that was thrown at me. Can I just briefly check and see if they've got anything on them?
I'll allow it.
Okay. I would like to. What do you want me to roll?
Give me investigation, I suppose.
I can do it. So not intimidation.
You could try and deceive it.
Okay. So that's a 3 on the investigation. I think it's a dead body.
Okay. You're actually not sure about that.
I'm like, it's coming.
On a 3, not confident.
Okay.
But it lies covered in its own blood. And there are like very sharp protrusions all over on the inside of its body, like trying to get out.
Freaking A. Is it? It's probably stupid lethargy, isn't it?
What do you know?
Is it
What?
purple?
You don't know. It's inside the body.
Protrusions. I'm
Oh.
not finding out. I go over to Lethargy and I'm like, okay, is he dying? Is Jolly dying actively at this moment?
Unfortunately, I think so.
Oh, heavens. Okay, is he actually like, do I need to do a medicine check on him?
Yep, give me a medicine check.
Okay. Come on, buddy. An 8.
Jolly's dying.
Dang
Again.
it. Freaking A. Like, okay, we can't stay here. You know what? I have an idea. Let's go back to your friend's house, to Tallow, and we will...
Yes, Thallow will not want to see us after this. We just cast way too much magic, and I think that we are screwed.
So, like, but there must be something we can do. If you can think of somewhere we can go, I have a way to get us there.
Yes, Thalos does seem like the safest spot.
Give me a, give me an insight check.
$13.
We'll do that with a history, and we'll see what is higher.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. History check. It's a brisk morning. Fall semester has just started. You're young. Not that young. You'd been on the material plane for a short time now.
I'm feeling it.
And the air is yucky. When all of a sudden you hear a couple of crows.
Brother?
And they are circling as you see a duel going on in the courtyard in front of the school. One is dressed in the robes of academia, and another looks to be a peasant. Poor, probably just got to the city. And the birds are circling the poor individual as one of the Eldritch Knights, Misty steps, jamming a sword through the poor man's face, dropping him to the ground, casts the blood off the sword, sheathes it. The crows descend, taking the body away. Some tape is put up to clean up the scene, and a female Eldritch Knight kind of gestures to everybody. Please, everybody, register your magic. This is not nothing, okay? If you have not yet, this is a big deal. And you come back.
I'm worried that I have underestimated how serious this is. The fact that we've used magic and we're outsiders, we have not registered our magic, means that the Eldritch Knights will likely be swooping down upon us soon.
So I feel that, is it possible is that we can, it's early morning. Wait, no, that was the memory. What is it now? It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's nighttime. Do you think it's possible to go and posthumously register our magic? I don't know if I use that word right, but
You're not dead yet, so
I think it's
like
post date.
ex post facto.
ex post facto. Thank you, Jolly. Wait. Oh no, he's dead, and it's his ghost. I knew it.
Pops up.
Something about that, like there could be some truth to that, right? There is a possibility, there is a world where that could happen. Quickly.
Okay, so
we should go.
Okay.
If you have not yet been detected.
So I think I have a way to make it so that I have a magic that...
I might advise against.
Dang it all.
Well, depending on what it is.
I mean, it's pass without a trace.
I think that would be fine.
It's ranger magic, so it's like, it's like nature stuff. But like I happen to have in my bag, some ashes from a burned leaf of mistletoe and a sprig of spruce. And so, I could do it right now.
If you didn't, I definitely do. So
Good.
That's a fair. Yeah, that's very fair.
So basically, I could make it so that a veil of shadows, covers us, and we can head over there quickly, and hopefully, get in and be like, "Hey, register us! Oh man, we're so excited!" And then,
great. Let's go.
let's go. Okay, I cast that spell.
Jolland. I salute.
So like, I get the ashes.
Rest in peace.
So I can touch the wolf and Jolland, and just like and so I basically grab the ash and I just rub it between my fingers and just like get us in a circle and just blow, and it like almost expands.
Okay.
and kind of like covers us, and then like it's like we're there, but it's just like a little bit of haze, you know.
The shadows kind of cling to you a little bit more.
Maybe we like blow out the
What
lights.
are you doing with the horse-sized wolf?
For now, that's a great question. I should probably carry Jolly myself, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going to do because I'm trying to be stealthy. So I will, I'll take Jolly off and I'll be like, Otto, you have been an immense help and we will get to know each other better in the future. But for now, can you like be a cloak again? Like, is that possible? And I try booping on the nose to see if it works.
As you boop him on the nose, he shivers, and his fur folds back, his ears tuck back, his tail kind of tucks up in joy and wags a little bit, and he becomes the wolf pelt cloak.
Oh,
Did you just pit droid your wolf?
Yeah, I did.
Just
Yeah, I did.
how convenient.
Oh, you know, I think he's going to be a real fixture in my life going forward.
Yes, I wonder if he could be a bag.
But you have one already.
Oh, not for me. Just-
Okay. And then like I look at it like double, like, you know, look at him twice, and then I'm like, Phil, we should go. And
he looks absolutely disgusting with the skin. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, Lethargy is disgusting, dude.
This is
Like
you're
actually
grateful for the
Jolly-
Veil of Shadows.
the mummy returns.
Jolly is like stabilized, right? Like he's fully breathing. Lethargy is dead. He looks worse than dead. He doesn't have a nose anymore.
And he's saying goodbye to Jolly.
With like each breath, more of the skin flakes off. He's freaking disgusting.
so that's fun. And I'm like, and so I put the cloak on, I hoist Jolly onto my back, and then I say, oh, by the way, like, if you have something important to say when we get there, say it. But otherwise, maybe I do the talking. You know, just to be safe, because you look like death itself, and you know that's rough.
Would I know that?
I don't know. Have you seen yourself?
I mean, I probably looked at my hands. Like, I'm sure that it's
Yeah.
like-
I mean,
I
anytime
felt the
you
change.
move your hands, you see it and you feel it for sure. Like the wind going through your nose is completely unimpeded because it's just two slits in your face.
Yeah, that is a very good point. I'm gonna pull out a cloak and just like cover myself, even though we're kind of covered with the magic.
Give me we're gonna make an inventory check. Okay. For your bag.
Okay.
This will be D20 add proficiency.
Great. 15.
15. You actually have. Would you have taken Nadir's clothes?
For sure.
You have Nadir's turban
Perfect.
that could cover your face and head.
So I imagine I look like a feral ghoul kind
Yeah,
of deal
absolutely.
with a turban on.
Absolutely right.
Awesome.
Yep.
Huge backpack and a robe. I'm wearing a robe. Mm-hmm. And nothing else.
Yep.
Love that for you.
Yeah. It's hot.
Okay, so he's covered. We got the spell cast. On a side note, this wolf, he doesn't have advantage on stealth like me, but he's technically got a +7 to stealth, which is 1 point higher than mine. I should have kept him out. Oh well. So we start like I've got Jolly on my back, and we start heading to. I ask Lethargy, I'm like, so where is the registration desk?
That is a great question that I know.
So you'd be able to register at the Nimbus College. That's probably the most conspicuous place for it. It is the Arcane College. Okay. Additionally, some shops can help register you, though sometimes it is less up to code. That you would basically need to make a series of charisma checks to find the right kind of black market registration. So that's an option.
Holy Rose right in front of the Nimbus College, right?
Correct.
I think we should go to the Nimbus College and hopefully I can find somebody to cure me of this ridiculous skin ailment.
Okay, let's go to Nimbus College and we head over.
Okay.
Along the streets.
I view Pass Without a Trace less like you're slinking in the shadows and more like Assassin's Creed when you're walking in a crowd and you yourself just become part of the crowd. Right?
Yeah.
Which is why having a giant wolf out would not, while he is, yes, a very stealthy boy, not the easiest to abscond with.
Are there still like crowds because it's kind of like a bigger city?
Yeah, it is evening, right? So some people are going out to dinner and going out to go to the bars. People are going to different inns. Some shops are only open at night because they sell moon-enhanced rocks and stuff, you know? And then obviously on the mechs side of things, it almost never goes to sleep. The lamps are almost always on, and that's the side that you're on right now. So you can still hear shops that are tinkering about. You hear people doing all kinds of different artifice. You head out. Give me a group stealth roll. I guess just Wolfgang and Jolly. I'm going to have you give me a stealth roll. How?
At
conspicuous?
disadvantage because I'm wearing heavy armor.
Sure. Plus 10.
Plus 10 for all of us? Oh, good.
Yeah, 24.
18.
12.
Whoa. 12 plus 10?
No, 12 including the 10.
Great.
So,
Great.
you know.
He's just snoring.
I mean, truthfully, 18, isn't that exactly the average between 24, 18, and 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I have no idea.
Maths.
And I mean, it would make sense that like basically since I'm carrying Jolly on my back, that it averages out to 18 for us too, at least,
Right.
you know.
Okay. You guys are unnoticeable or
Love that.
unnoticed. As you mill about the city, kind of sticking to crowds, laughing with other people. Lethard is sometimes a little too much, but he's still
Probably
a sorcerer.
take
so-
a drink out of someone's hand.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, hey, buddy. No. Consent is key. You make your way to Holy Row.
A little bit of a
As
struggle.
you're walking to the churches, you do that.
Holy Row is exactly like Greek Row at a college. They are houses, castle-esque churches, very different. They have different colors. They represent the different gods. On the four corners are chapels or temples dedicated to the four main gods, being sea, sky, fire, and earth. You recognize that there is no temple to Void. Along the way, you do recognize some of the more practiced religious entities. There's a church dedicated to Melonia. There is a church dedicated to the goddess Torrent. There is a church dedicated to the god Sesh. I guess I should preface. Melonia is the goddess, child of sea and fire, goddess of life. However, she is also the goddess that Draven said sunk his fleet.
Yeah.
Torrent is the child of sea and sky. She's sometimes called the bitch of the seas.
They be crazy.
They be crazy. She is mainly the one to blame for the difficulty of sea travel. Sesh is a child of void. He is the god of shadow and mist. A lot of spies and thieves and assassins dedicate themselves to Sesh. Olex, goddess of sky. She is the Thunder Tyrant's most trusted emissary. She rides his blue dragon. And then there is a temple to the unknowing, unknowable, and absolute. That's all it says. There's one to Nova, child of sky and void. She is power and destruction held at bay. So she is the goddess of restraint and patience. And then Earth on the corner. There are these 10 chapels, all with various, filigree and, different architecture and flags and things like that. The chapel to Olex is far and away the biggest. She's often the champion of many soldiers. Tournaments are held in her name. And then obviously Sky is the sky god. He is the most worshipped god next to sea. And then the rest. Where would you like to go?
Would any of them in particular be associated with healing? Like I'm assuming like fire.
So that would be either like Melonia. She's the goddess of life. She's often viewed as like a maternal goddess. Your party might feel differently about that, given the only really experience that she's had.
Yeah.
Olex, maybe not so much. Fire, possibly. Maybe Nova for restraint and patience. Kind of just depends.
Okay. We should go get our magic sorted out, and then we can come back here.
Yes, I agree. Also, do you think it would be best if Jolly was up and at 'em, before we went? Because he probably needs to be awake so that he can, actually do magic, so that they can register.
We'll say it's been about an hour. Okay.
Son, he's starting to smell.
So
He's gone.
you know what? I didn't want to think that was true, but he does stink.
You do smell something that smells a lot like death
Oh my
near
goodness.
your vicinity.
Oh my goodness! I thought that was you, but
And Jolly, you come to
So with 1 hit point?
1 hit point.
Nice.
This is a large city. It took you a long time just to
Yeah.
even get to Holy Row. Especially trying to not be walking with a purpose.
Oh,
what is it?
he's alive.
Is that you, Wolfgang? Why am I on top of you?
Oh, that's because you couldn't walk because you died.
Don't lie. You've been there before.
I've been on top of him before or dead.
I mean,
I'll let you.
Also, Lethodis, why are you wearing such a long turban in such warm weather?
I hate to tell you this, while you were, dead to the world, he became dead in form. And it's,
Come
piece
again?
of skin just flakes
Yeah, you
off my
see-
face.
Lethodis is got his hand on his staff and one of his fingers just falls off.
so yeah, that,
Gray and ashy.
Yes, it's quite unfortunate.
Is there such thing as leprosy in this world?
Sure, absolutely. Leprosy's everywhere.
Are you a leper?
I don't know. Do I have spots?
no, not a leopard. You, you stupid man.
Jolly would laugh at that because he's a dad, so he likes dad jokes, and he'd get off of Wolfgang.
Before you is a courtyard. It's a triple courtyard. The town square is held in front of Holy Row. There's a set of steps making it look like an amphitheater of sorts where city meetings are held. Everything is all public and live. Plays are held out here. There's usually, if parties or festivals are held, town square's got it. To the west, there is the Mech Lawns. You can see craters of explosions have riddled this land. It's called the Lawns a little bit facetiously. There is no grass growing here. It is just a dirt patch where nothing is given the opportunity to grow. And then to the east, there is the Cloud Field. It is the training grounds outside for the Nimbus College. This one is very beautiful lawn. You can see that there are patches of newer grass versus older where maybe some explosions of the arcane kind have happened, but a little magic helps it along the way. The cloud fields are beautiful, decadent, nice, and ornate. There's, hedges that are shaped like animals that can kind of move a little bit as they go about their day, as plants do, I guess. And then you see a couple of students riding brooms around the tower. They're passing a ball called a waffle around.
I like a good waffle. Nice and buttery.
And the tower is enormous. It has that visual effect where, like, when you look up at a tall building, it looks like it's falling over you. But if you sit still long enough, it is swaying, like, a lot. Like, it's got a couple of feet of movement at the topmost levels where, like, the sway is incredible. So it looks like it could absolutely fall on top. It is made out of stone, but it is brown stone. And it has this dark black gray grout on it. And it is a very cool, ominous looking, and it gets a little bit more ridiculous looking the higher up it goes. We're about like the 15th level. There starts to be turrets that come out of nowhere, extra, buttresses and things like that to hold buildings up, and there's flags hanging out of the side to be representing maybe some like schoolhouses and things like that, and it all appears to be good academic fun.
So many memories from this spot. Maybe.
Not many.
Oh, so like, tell me, like a single memory.
I watched someone killed here. That,
Fond memories.
yeah, it was insane.
So why are we here again?
Because we don't want to be killed in this courtyard. We need to go get our magic registered.
Give me perception checks.
Boom.
Also, DM question. So, just remind me, Jolly still needs to get his magic registered, but his armor's good. Is that
Your
right?
magic comes from your armor, right? You are an
so
armorer.
Jolly's good?
You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, maybe.
maybe.
So we could have left him dead?
Yeah.
Totally fine.
I always give you
Waste
the
of
option
time.
to leave Jolly behind.
Yeah.
Waste
honestly.
of time.
14, by the way.
12.
14.
Okay. You see some birds flittering around in the rafters.
Is it still nighttime, I guess? Okay.
Yeah, it's like dark sunset, right? The sun has just come down. It is late evening, and so you see that there's probably a rookery of some kind up on the top levels of the school where a bunch of owls go up. They send mail there because there's no other good means of sending mail other than via bird.
Very intuitive.
Truly.
Yes.
You see one of them's carrying a broom to some lucky child up above.
That's a Nimbus 2000.
That's a Nimbus.
There,
It's a Nimbus 2000.
that there's a good one. He must be a privileged child who's wanted nothing his whole life. He probably got 37 presents for his birthday.
He counted.
Oh, who's this man that's talking to us? Hello, sir.
I'm just a hobo with incredible magical powers.
Wow. Can you
Happy for you.
register my friends?
Can you heal me?
Good. God's above. He like goes to make like a religious sign on his body, but like clearly doesn't know any. So- wow.
Are you going to do anything useful or just...
I told you I'm a hobo.
As you said.
That doesn't... Yeah, you have immense magical...
Got any coin?
Yes, of course.
Give me some.
Well, are you going to heal me?
I'll try.
I don't believe him.
How much?
Two.
Two? Two?
1,000?
Well, he tries a hard bargain.
20,000. Are we in the ballpark?
I have And I'm
to
gonna.
cure this nasty ailment.
I have something that is worth far more than 20,000.
Can I do like Can I do an inspection of Letharg's body to see what sort of malady is afflicting his corporeal form?
Do you think
Medicine
that's
or
appropriate?
Arcana.
Cool.
It's easy to inspect right now.
Yep. This guy is in like a torn button-down shirt. Give me an investigation or insight check
15.
on medicine.
Arcana.
Magic of some kind. Did this really quickly.
14 for investigation.
Ooh, 25.
The tears in his pants and his shirt are new. Like someone took a knife or scissors to it and like just kind of rubbed the fray, like to try and make holes in their jeans, kind of a deal.
So he looks like a fake hobo.
Yeah, that's immediately what you think.
I'm like,
Do I have the same impression?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's got holes in his pants and in his shirt.
I'm like, so I put my like hand on Letharg's chest. I'm like, no, let's hear him out, and I actually give him 2 pieces of gold.
All right, this will work as a down payment, I guess.
We've
So,
heard that before.
You know, half now and half later, and then maybe another half if you're really good, and then you know what? Another half after that as well, if you clear him and make him look even better than he did before.
That's 40,000 gold in case you're not so good at math.
You got yourself a deal on that 40,000. If
No,
my
no, no.
math, my math is tracking that.
No, I was saying 2 gold
It's
pieces
wrong.
was half.
That's
So I was going to give you 4, and then I kept adding halves, so 8 gold total. It checks out
Yes, it does.
because you are a wise man.
Thank you for noticing.
So yeah, bippity boppity, give him the the soppity.
Yes, give me the soppity.
Here we go.
Jolly's gonna step back and also cast Cure Wounds on himself, just real quick.
So this is where you say he was secretly a level 20 wizard, and he's using Wish. Go.
You see him pull out a little bit of sulfur, pine tar. He rolls it into a little tiny bead in his hand, and he swallows it. Yeah, you gotta cast magic on a full stomach.
What a strange diet.
Gross. Sulfur tastes terrible.
And then he brings his hands together and opens them as 6 beads of light form in them. And he opens his hand to you and he says, "Now, in the name of the great king of an island that doesn't exist in this world, Kamehameha." Dexterity saving throw.
Freaking A. I was like, if this is like some freaking magic missile.
23.
Okay, great.
I just fall apart.
That's so stupid.
That sound in every Lego game when you like someone's like
You see these 6 beams of light rip through your paper body. You take 15 points of damage, halved to just 7. And he will... Bibbity boppity. You can't stop me. And he just takes off running.
Ow!
Well, I knew he was a faker, but I thought,
You just paid a man to shoot me.
I paid a man to maybe do something fun and exciting and that could possibly heal you. Because if you noticed his clothes, like I did with my keen eyes, then you would have seen that he was a fake hobo.
You see a crow
We must go.
looking down. It lands on the chapel of Sesh.
These will take our bodies after those things take us and kill us. We need to go.
Okay, well,
I'm hobbling towards the college.
Jolly will hit a piece on his chest, and like dust shoots out and covers Lethargus and Wolfgang as he casts Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, are you doubling up?
Double Pass Without a Trace, bruh.
Double passy?
So that's
Can you stack that?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't think I care.
Pass with less of a trace.
There's so much dust that it's obvious where you are.
It just made it worse.
People are like, why is there a miniature sandstorm moving across the lobby?
Just like that kid from Peanuts who's just like got that cloud storm around him.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
You know what? Since it is an actual spell to cast,
And this is
for
actually
you, it's just your body that's
Yeah.
casting this.
So this isn't even like his
Yeah.
armor. This is just like
You know what? This is gonna bite me in the butt for sure, but I'm gonna let you double it up.
kill.
So just already a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Whatever.
You hear the raven take off as you guys, I assume,
Dart.
sprint toward the school. The door is a beautiful double door, massive. It's about 30 feet tall. It has gold filigree around the rim, massive knockers about 15 feet up. They're like, what are you going to do about that, Jolly? You're a freaking child.
What? I'm not.
Just
I'm just
huge,
happy
two
to be
huge
here.
knockers.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
I didn't get what was happening.
Justin, you're a child.
Yes. That's why I chose to roleplay as a 40-year-old father. Of course. Duh. But also, Jolly would, like, the second we go into a place that's, like, official, he would drop Pass Without a Trace. Because, like,
Okay.
he does not want that to seem shady.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would do the same.
As you get to the doors open for you. And you see a long black carpet that extends into the college. From the outside, the college is no more than 100 feet deep, but immediately you get the sense that this interior is enormous. And there are two eldritch knights just inside, swords at their hilts. They each have these massive spears, and they are awaiting you inside.
Hello, gentlemen. We are here to...
I am a woman.
and women.
Well, just one of us is a woman.
Any
The
of you...
plurality is not necessary.
Ah,
There is one of each.
So, hello, knights, plural.
Thank you and
we,
welcome.
we are here to register our magic because we are new to town, and this is we are so happy to be here and to follow the rules.
Why are you...
Fabulous. We love the rules.
Hey, us
The
too.
rules keep the order.
Yes, we strive diligently to follow the rules, and
Yes.
if we ever
Yes.
don't, it's because of unforeseen circumstances.
Well, there are no unforeseen forces.
No, I'm just saying
There
that
is
if
no rules
if-
that can be broken.
no, I'm only saying that if in a crazy different world, if we broke a rule, there would be a great reason for it. But we are here right now, having not broken any rules, to get registered.
You see the man raises his visor.
You'll tell me right in now. Have you broken any rules?
yeah, tell him.
Look me in the eyes. Have you broken any of our rules?
Can you tell me what the rules are, just to be clear?
You see he pulls up like a handbook that's got about 500 pages.
Oh, so like all of those.
We have time.
I mean, I will only say that I am not aware of, I think we've tried very hard to follow the rules, and we are doing that right now. So,
Yes. And here's my previous paperwork. Maybe we could just get our new permit and be on our way.
The woman just kind of takes your papers and looks them over.
Do you mind if I take a little look at
At what, my dear?
gods above, you are afflicted with something terrible.
Yes, I was out in the sun far too long this morning.
Like 1,000 years.
I am not that old, but I'm close.
His nose is gone. Your nose is gone.
Shh.
The point is,
Jolly, you're not helping.
This looks like the effect of magic.
he was afflicted, and that is our number 2 step today.
Well,
After
hopefully
this,
you can find the people who did this to me.
Do you have any leads?
Yes, I think something happened at that menagerie spa.
That is my favorite place.
Also, the
Yes.
menagerie is a very different place than where we were.
What?
The spa is a different place. Also, I have a headache.
Oh, yes, we were
You
at
would do
the...
solemnity.
Oh, did we? Yes. That's fine. It doesn't actually matter.
Oh, I really hope that everyone is okay.
Yes, me too. I think they are, but I'm not. So,
I mean, nothing a little bit of holy magic can't fix, right? And that's our second stop today.
We here is hoping. Yes, of course. I will stamp your passport.
thank you. And where can we find one of these holy people to help me?
I imagine that you have walked past all of the chapels.
Just like over there. We
I know,
were
but
just there.
are there specific places one goes to, you know?
Can I be honest with you?
Yes, yes.
I've never seen anybody inflicted like you. And so I cannot say that, yes, when you have your skin falling off of your face, this is where you go.
You know,
it's fair.
one lead that might help. He was shot with some magic by this hobo.
Oh, yes, the hobo.
Yes, do you know the fake hobo outside in the courtyard? Who shoots people with rays of light?
Yes.
And you've done what about it? Like
Worshipped him.
Come again?
Excuse me?
Yes.
So, like,
He is a god.
That was a god.
Which god are you referring to?
I am so sorry that you are so unaware.
so maybe you could tell us the story as you are getting us our papers and registering us.
Ah, yes, of course. Do you have any identification to who you are?
I mean, and I. Like,
Oh, yes, I have your registration in my backpack. 1 second. Can I do like another inventory roll to see if I just have scraps of paper that I can like scribble something on?
Give me a sleight of hand on this one.
All right.
Woof.
A vein
16.
in Jolly's forehead is just
16.
like pulsing.
Like, I imagine this is what I'm doing. I'm rummaging and I find a bunch of papers and like I'm kind of like throwing them on the ground as I'm like scribbling. I'll scribble a word,
Okay.
throw another paper, you know?
Okay. Okay. You find identification from the Sealy Court. One of the courts of the Feywild.
Hmm.
A knight of her order. The name is Jonaston
Oh, that
Binks.
I hated Joe Naston. Here you go.
Oh, thank you for holding on to my identification. I, Joe Naston, am so grateful to you.
Give me a deception check, both of you.
10.
21.
I have no reason to doubt your name.
So, yeah, this is me, Joe Naston Binks.
You say it a lot. I've never met anybody who says our name so much.
I just really, because everybody looks at me and thinks, oh, obviously a Jonastin Binks. I look at Lethodus.
Oh, where's your name tag?
I just
Must have.
Okay.
Maybe the hobo stole it.
I have no reason to touch you.
yes, I have that Jonastin face, I guess.
All right, we're leaving. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. And just a reminder, if we catch you breaking the law, we get to kill you.
So you have like no
That's my
process.
favorite law.
Why did we come here?
Because we need to register magic.
I wanted to see Thallow. I don't know why you guys are here.
I have a headache.
Okay, so thank you, goodbye, and then we leave.
Au revoir.
Okay.
Which is a language here.
Au revoir.
Well, I think we should try and find that hobo at some point, but would you accompany me to Holy Row and help me interview some of these holy people?
So yes, I also think it might be wise to, I don't know, get healed, like just like a normal healing, because even you know your ugly face is something, but we are also actively on the edge of death, of just dying. So maybe
Hello, sir.
Outside, you see
freaking A.
Punt the kid.
you see a little boy. He's got a derby style
Yes.
paperboy hat, a little vest.
Does he look like a fake little boy?
Give me an insight check.
I need to check how fake this little boy is. Also, does he ever suggest that I try Barnell Alley or the Harbor?
9.
No?
Try Central Park. It's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed. Anybody? That's a Newsies reference. Yes. Yes.
Over my head.
Guys, Newsies with Christian Bale.
The best.
Don't sleep on it.
Absolutely.
Santa Fe. It's good, guys.
Oh, I grew up on that.
I know. 16, by the way, on Insight.
Okay. For sure. Fake kid, right?
Okay. Is he
glamour.
Christian Bale?
I got a 9. Do I know that? Probably not.
Crutchy.
It's crutchy.
He's got a single crutch.
Oh, it's crutchy. No.
He coughs.
Oh, you poor child.
Hello, misters.
I
You
said,
look like you take care of a child real good, you would. You especially, little rock boy, you look like you'd be good to a nice kid like me. You see, I've done down on some hard times, and I need a bit of coin,
Why not food?
'cause that's what I will buy with the coin.
Well, we could just go get food because we're actually pretty hungry ourselves.
Oh, great. I would love to go eat at the same time as yours. I would.
Cool.
What a strange child.
so I
You say, sir, would you like to have some magic on your ugly face?
don't do it. Don't do it.
No, thank you.
It'll only cost you a little bit.
And 20,000.
Well, that's an awfully good number, sirs. I wouldn't be.
I'm
if I-
hobbling away.
Yes, I'm so sorry. And I toss him one coin and I say, okay, goodbye. We do care for little boys, but we have, oh man, we're so busy. And then I rush up to him and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's the same guy.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
And he tips his hat to you.
You've been right a good, generous lord, you as.
Are you a god?
What? To losing stuff.
What is wrong with...
Jolly shakes his head again because he just woke up 5 minutes ago. He's
From death.
What the freak? But Jonastin,
Yes.
could I have 200 gold pieces, please?
Fine.
yes, me too.
What the heck?
Well, to be frank and honest with you, that experience was sort of really sucky.
Which experience, where you almost died?
Sort of all of it so far, right? I feel like I was kind of lulled into a false sense of security to divulge parts of my backstory. Especially to people that, well, not to people, but
So like me?
excuse me, Lethodus, but I still don't trust you.
That's fine.
And frankly, I'm still not over all the names you've called me.
I have not called you any names.
Okay, well, maybe not names, but definite insults.
Like what?
Well, the first time we met, you claimed I was a terrible father.
Well, if we don't want to get into that again.
My point is, I feel like I need something familiar, and
So you ask your friends for money, and
Well-
that is how you keep your friendships.
if you must know, while I was in my person falling on me induced coma, I remembered that, a year ago or so, at least up to a year ago, I was in a guild. And when you are in a guild, you can rely on the guild to give you resources and even a place to stay. Honestly, possibly might even be able to hook us up with connections to maybe like people in the city, like maybe Kusanagi or that necromancer fellow. But definitely a place to stay and food to eat.
Which guild are you a part of?
And actually, this was a question I was thinking myself, Jake. Did you have like a preference for me?
No. So as far as guilds go, they're not going to be the same. These are entirely different nations. So it's possible that there could be like some connection, but your guild is part of a guild in Gast.
Okay.
What
So
about
this would be
mine?
entirely. Yours is less of a formality.
Yeah.
There's like people know people who hook people up.
Yeah.
Whereas like a Artificers Guild is a true craftsman guild where you buy in, you pay a membership, you have some perks, but it's roughly an MLM.
I was also thinking he would maybe have some interests in like a brewers guild as well.
I mean, yeah.
Potentially.
That fits.
But so it's honestly a long shot. And now that I'm thinking a little bit more clearly, we're in a whole different country than guests. So the guild is probably somewhat different, but they might have ties or I'm familiar with guilds and I might be able to.
Okay, so as I understand it, because you're in a different country, you don't need these 200 gold pieces.
Well,
You could join one.
I need the
see, it
200
costs-
gold.
It costs money to join one. I also think it might be useful for us to buy some sort of item that would allow us to communicate over long distances, if that exists here.
Smart. You know what? It's not my gold alone. So yes, here's, you know what? 300 gold for the both of you.
Wow.
So like 150 each. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
like 300 each.
Oh, okay.
I add it to like an already pretty full pouch, I imagine.
You're so stupid.
Is there 300 gold for me?
Run, run!
You never answered my question.
I'm a different boy altogether. I don't know what you mean.
I did not see.
He's wearing a blue shirt instead of a white one. It's the same guy. Kid.
Man.
No, I'm running. I can't deal with this.
So let's could I roll like a check to find out like which church is known for being very related with maybe less offense magic or ritualistic magic and more like healing.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The three of you are pretty famously not very religious.
It's true. I've got a 0.
So,
I stop and I turn around to the little boy and I'm like, fish out like another 2 gold. And I'm like, okay, these 2 right here, is that for you? If and only if you can tell me something.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you anything you want to hear. I will.
Okay.
his hat's a top
You
hat
seem
now.
a very,
Where's Jimmy?
wise boy. So we are looking for a church and a clergyman specifically who is specialized in healing. Like if you ever get injured, like who would you or anybody in the city go to if they need some like big cure-all kind of spell or magic or something?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, any of the churches is going to have, like a top dog.
Okay, and so like in terms of that, like there isn't a specific church that would be better than another.
Only one that you've paid patronage to and one that, Fits your vibe.
Okay. Well, you have been a very
Oh, you mean it.
you've been a very good
Oh,
informant.
you mean it.
Is there anything familiar about this guy?
Inside check.
Do you have a name, boy?
I do, but me stupid head has forgotten it.
23.
I mean, you've had a run-in with him the last time you were in Thunderhold. But, I mean, it's the exact same boy you just saw.
Yeah.
Just different shirt. Similar to the hobo man before. The holes in his jeans and in his shirt are man-made.
Like, no one's told me about this boy. Maybe have I asked
This
around
is
about
the
him?
most intimately you've like run into him.
Little boy, what do you want?
I want to rule the world.
Apparently.
Like be the king of New York or something like that.
Why?
So it's another Newsies reference for y'all out there.
You know, when you're famous, you don't need money. You get whatever you want. Gratis.
Jimmy?
No. I don't know any Jimmys.
Are you lying to me?
No.
Jimmy! Come out! Come out of that body!
Give me an insight check.
Out of that
This
body?
is a gut feeling. I don't know. 11.
Hard to say.
Well,
You see another group of people. There's three. They look to be like kids that attend the school. And by kids, I mean they're like mid-20s, right? It's like a college, right? So they're a little bit more mature. They're wearing, classic tweed. One of the ladies has a skirt. Another one's in pantsuit. You see they like kind of flick some coins to the boy as they continue on their way.
Hey, tell me about this little boy. What do you know about him?
He's a god.
What kind of god? What do you know about him?
Well, you could go to his church.
Which one is his church?
The only one unlabeled.
The unknowable, eh?
You see the boy.
I feel like anyone could just claim to be the unknowable one. Like that's something you can't prove. Therefore, you can't disprove it.
The boy has like these perfectly round spectacles. He's got like a scar that looks like a fireball on his head.
Gosh dang. Is it Perry Hotter?
Hello. My name is Larry.
Larry Totter.
Larry's daughter?
I'm a what?
You're what?
You're a god and a thumping good one. Okay.
We're broken.
You bring up a great point, I will admit.
So yeah, I mean, I guess we can just go to your temple apparently. So
It
I
seemed...
don't know what you was talking about.
All right, I'd turn around and
Okay.
start walking towards
whatever.
the unknowable temple.
I was gonna hand him the coins. I'm like, whatever.
Oh, well, you owe me a coin, mister. You do.
I did. It's a 2 ounce of floor that I just threw right now.
This kid scares the
Fine, here's another
shit
one.
out of
Okay,
me.
we're going.
Does a little heel click in the street and grabs the gold and he's gone. Disappears in the middle of your vision.
I don't like hanging out with gods, especially ones that have such a capricious nature as this one seems to.
But on the other hand, we already met him.
And we have some rapport.
Yes.
I mean, he did shoot you.
I mean,
That was do I know that was the same guy, I guess?
You're starting to put it together.
if he is the same guy and he shot you, on the other hand, he knows we're pretty chill because we didn't, try and kill him immediately for that.
He does not know that. He ran immediately.
I mean, yes, but on the other hand, he has like a lot of, 10 pieces of gold or something like that.
You're full of musical references today. You doing some Fiddler on the Roof with that one?
No, what was I doing?
On the other hand,
On the other hand.
on the other hand,
I told you Tanner's in a sing-songy mood today, right?
that's
That's-
true.
man. And
But-
we're all benefiting from it.
Yes. So
Tradition.
here's my point. Like, who is more likely to shoot you? Someone you've never met, or someone you've met and that has shot you?
I mean, that's some pretty infallible argument.
All right, where should we go, Jolland?
I mean, we should probably get you fixed up before we go into the like.
Yeah, I'm like limping at this
unknown.
point, like pretty down and bad.
I-
I mean,
Let's just go into the first church that's closest. Like, they're all the same.
all right. That sounds as good as any.
Which one?
The closest. Like,
We're like right in front
You're,
of Nimbus
you're right
College.
in front of the Church of the Unknowable and Unknowing.
What's the
Dang.
one to the right of it?
Jolly didn't know
The
that.
one to the right of it is the god Nova.
Great. We'll
Let's
start
go.
there.
Wait, but doesn't Nova mean don't go?
No.
In
Yeah.
Espanol.
Nova.
I'm joking. We don't.
This is the goddess of restraint and patience, power and destruction held at bay.
So like, don't go.
I'm just saying, I brought musicals. He's bringing Spanish. We bring everything to the table, guys.
Let's just go to the unknowable one, man. I can't do the Nova one.
I mean, to be fair, I plan on poking my head in there sometime, like at some point.
yes,
So-
curiosity and whatnot.
Yes.
I am bleeding.
yes. So
You're
let's
not.
Oh,
Your skin is just paper.
Let me here.
I am dying.
You should be bleeding.
you don't have enough moisture to actually bleed.
Lethodus, here, come here. And then Jolly will like push a button on his armor, and his gauntlet will glow, and he'll sort of just like do the Star Trek up and down his body, casting Cure Wounds. You gain. Actually, you can roll 1d8 because you'll probably roll higher than I would.
Yes, this Church of the Unknowable looks quite enticing because it's close and I'm old.
The building itself is a Gothic-style cathedral. There are gargoyles up on the second floor with mouths open and outreaching. The door has these wrought iron bars tied to the metal. It's a singular door, but it looks like a dungeon door.
This looks like my mother's house.
There's torches along the outside. You see that there's some windows, some warm light coming out through them. Appears to be 5 stories tall.
Only 5. Okay. Yeah, we can do this.
Is there anybody in the room?
You haven't walked in yet.
Oh,
Let's.
Did the door
so
open for us? Like that
entree.
other one?
Did not.
I would like to Aragorn push open the doors.
Baller move,
Can I do that?
Sweaty, soaking wet.
slow mo,
Just greasiest hair in the world.
Greasiest hair, man.
greasies.
Also, I'd like to be like a 10, like looks wise, just right now.
Just right now. Give me a performance check.
Okay.
Is that a 10 out of 20 or a 10 out of 10?
Are you sure you don't a performance, not a deception?
I would like performance.
Okay, that was a let's see, 12.
Awesome.
So I'm a 12.
Well, it's a single door, not a double door on this one, so you don't quite get the same effect.
So I failed from the beginning.
You do stumble. Your hair is greasy.
like whips him in the
Okay.
face.
And that's about as far
That's
as
half
that
the
goes.
battle.
And you are a ranger, though. So.
You are a ranger. You do have a cloak. So there are some elements that are thematically aligned.
That was almost hot.
Now I only need to be caught off my guard, and I'm right there.
Yes. There is a woman that you don't find attractive finding you attractive.
There you go. That's
So
oh that's
living
a
your
sad
Aragorn
reference.
fantasy right there.
Oh,
R.I.P. The inside, wood floors. It is a lot like, I mean, I hate to beat a dead horse with this Harry Potter thing, but it is a lot like that store that he flips into in Diagon Alley. Diagonally, right? Where there's the hand in a jar, there's these coffins that are set up all over the place, and there is a bald man. Well, he's not bald, he's got a skullet of white hair, waiting at the front door. He's got a platter with nothing on it, wearing a very old, there's like spider webs on his suit. He's got a red tie, and he gestures in and says,
Welcome
Hello.
to the chapel of
We made such
the
a mistake.
unknown.
Thank you.
Can I take your jackets and shoes?
Shoes? Did you say?
No, stop. Don't use that question. You'll take forever to answer.
I'm wearing nothing under this. Would you still like my
No, I love it because it's like loud.
my cloak?
It's like, hey!
We have a no shoe policy.
Sure. I'm wearing some like I'm trying to like they're like sandals, but the front is like closed. The toe is
some
closed.
keen sandals.
Yes. Exactly.
Get this echo going.
I'm wearing the
Killing me.
I'm wearing the boots of Elvenkind, so I definitely got shoes on.
Yeah.
Jolly just like snaps and his shoes like melt into the rest of his armor.
I take it off and I throw it in my bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
There is a rack here.
Nothing.
Nah, I was trying to I was trying to be mature that time. I was doing really good too.
Well, in you go.
So, I am looking for somebody who can heal me of this terrible skin disease that I've.
Oh,
Yes, I know.
He has a heart attack.
Seriously?
So he just
I
falls
just
over.
rolled a nat one. He has a heart attack. But he falls very slowly.
I think we should leave.
Are you gonna be okay, sir?
We don't want to be here for this. We need to go.
Wait.
Wait,
I
we
think
should-
guys, he's dying actively right now.
We should leave. We should leave.
No, stop, no.
Can
He
I-
died because of your face.
Can I-
We need to do something.
Can I attempt to resuscitate him?
Give me a medicine check.
So you like sprint up? Is he like up on a pulpit or something? Just
No, he's like right by the door.
oh, okay.
This
This
is
is-
like falling against the
This
wall.
is the butler, 21.
Okay.
Yeah, you were able to like bring him down to the ground. You like
Punch his chest.
put a stick in his mouth so he doesn't swallow his tongue. I mean, he's gonna die.
Like I can't do chest compressions or whatever.
Can't
Do
heal?
chest compressions. See what happens.
we might as well search his pockets.
I did it
Stop it.
21, so yeah. What?
Do you do chest compressions?
I
Is
mean,
that what you do to resuscitate him?
he has a heart attack? I don't know, but Jolly would know because he rolled a 21, right?
Jolly knows as much as Jolly knows.
Which is a
You don't-
21's
you
worth.
you don't get knowledge you don't have.
So Jolly just like waits for him to die.
What would Jolly do in this situation?
I feel like he would try chest compressions, right? He's a pretty learned guy.
Yes, good job. Good job. I'm like searching his pockets.
Freaking A. At this time, I'm looking around the room, seeing if there's anyone. that
On
I-
your first compression, you snap almost all of his ribs.
Well, that's you're supposed to,
I mean,
right?
to be fair, like you break ribs when you
Yeah,
do chest
they don't
compression.
break at the sternum. They break at the bow.
So,
This is getting worse.
can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
Why didn't you try that first?
Because I didn't know Cure Wounds stops a heart
Goes
attack.
full archaic. Just
I don't know. Can I guess?
You're a walking mallet, and you just punch this guy in the chest during a heart attack.
Good job, Jolly. Let's kill him. Let's
No.
kill him faster.
Casting Cure Wounds. He heals. Oh, good. 9 points.
All right. You are able to restore his fractured ribs, and you cure him breathing.
Did I get anything out of his pockets?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Well, I'm not trying to do it stealthy. Natural 20.
Also, he's not trying to do it stealthy, but since the guy's so just dead to the world,
Jolly move.
it's so stealthy.
Yeah, Jolly, watch out. I take credit for him starting to breathe too. I did it.
That was me.
Trip over him and crack a few more ribs.
Step on his face. He starts breathing. Just
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
10.
Nice.
You find a heavy iron key. The hand portion of it looking like a spider.
Spider.
Wait.
And then you also find a scratch of paper that has like a grocery list.
Is one of them to go to the pharmacy for heart medication?
Yep.
I don't,
Great.
And then on the back of the scrap of paper, it's like, remember, eat healthy. You're trying to live longer with Martha. Or something.
We're doing it for Martha. But he is not dead, but he is asleep.
do you think he was the head honcho, or do you think it's somebody else?
I don't.
I mean, it would be odd. Sounds like I'm in my head.
Too much.
I mean, it would be just our luck if he was the head honcho. But on the other hand, he was taking our coat, so I think there's probably someone above him.
Oh, that's a good point. Shall we go further?
You
Yeah.
should cover your face.
Let's go further, and we should tell someone that this happens, and that he's here asleep, and that we cured him, and maybe that would get us brownie points. It's the truth,
Okay.
But
That
Should we
sounds
move
great.
him first, though? Like,
like on a couch. Is
Yeah,
there a couch
something
around?
like
here?
Yeah,
that.
there's absolutely a couch.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jolly, grab his feet, and then we get him up, and
I'm like guiding them.
You see him, he opens an eye a little bit, and then lets you take him to the couch.
is this the same?
If this is the same guy, I'm gonna lose it.
Sir. 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 Do you know your...
All right, let's leave him.
Okay,
He obviously needed a nap.
and then we go. Huh? Nelly who?
Killed
Goodness.
me.
Who are you talking to?
Maybe you should grow a pair.
I did not mean for him to say
He
that.
has a singular tear that just kind of rolls down his face, and he rolls into the couch.
Okay, I don't even know what to do.
I have testicular cancer. I had a pair.
What is going on?
I think we just go on. Like I don't know.
He jumps up off of the couch, does a little tap dance, and says, "Welcome to the Church of the Unknowable,"
What is happening?
and gone, disappears.
I
don't know if I want to be here anymore. This seems like another adventure.
mean,
So we're not even in. We've just gotten in the waiting room, right?
Yeah, you're in the lobby.
Okay, well,
should we go one more room and see if it makes more sense?
The hand in the jar kind of waves at you.
Oh heavens!
hello.
I mean,
I'm gonna pull the turban down my face a little bit more and walk in.
Okay. Just past the lobby, it opens up into looks like kind of a tavern hall. There's wood floors. There's some tables. There's a bar. No one's at the bar. There is no liquor. There's no one at the tables. And then there's a set of stairs that leads upwards.
So, funny thing, I found this key somewhere, and this kind of fits the whole mood of this place, and I'm wondering if we shouldn't go up those stairs and find where this key goes.
I mean, I think it's a bad idea, but also, why not? I guess.
I mean, for me, I agree. We've already almost killed a man, so let's keep going.
Hey.
This seems like...
We saved him. Also, he is apparently the god, so we did not almost kill anyone.
I mean...
He is everyone. He's probably you two. He's probably me.
He's not me.
Another way of thinking about this, we just saved a god.
No, he was not in danger.
I mean, but he was trying to play it up like we saved him, so let's take him on his word and be like, hey, we saved your A.
Okay, question. I found this key on that god. Do you think that means he wanted us to find this?
Oh, why don't you ask him? Because he's probably listening.
I mean, let's...
I'm not.
Where does this key go?
Up your butt and around the corner.
Are you going to try that, though? Because he's a god. So,
I mean,
like,
it
maybe.
could happen. It
I
could be
can't
true.
lie.
You're so stupid.
Does that voice sound familiar?
You know what? Let's maybe go upstairs. Like, just try it out. Eventually...
I have this weird theory. I think that Jimmy is the god, and that he...
No, Jimmy was far too stupid.
Well, the hobo was too. I don't know.
I mean,
Is he not reminiscent?
it's...
But not as stupid as that one kid. Where did that noise
Okay,
come
fine.
from?
We're going upstairs. Gosh, get off our backs. Let's go upstairs.
Do we notice anyone where we are?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, yes. Jolly is very good at these.
All of you are. You're all very
Natural
perceptive.
1.
8.
Let's see. It's
Charlie probably like looks and then gets
25.
smacked from nothing. Just
25.
He hasn't rolled under 20 this whole
You
session.
can hear the footsteps of like a child a couple of levels up.
We're going after that child.
for like revenge.
No, just
I mean, maybe, but let's,
Why else
know,
would you go after a child that you know nothing about?
Oh, I don't know, to find answers.
I suppose that's...
I'm not going after the child. I'm trying to find the door that this key goes to.
Aren't you trying to get cured?
Yes, that is the ultimate goal, but I assumed that something in here would help me with that.
Do you go upstairs?
Yes.
Each step.
Is there like a dog in here or something?
And the last one.
Sorry. I'm in front.
The second level is like a dance hall. The floor has like that kind of ceramic, plasticky flooring. It's got a good slide to it, grip where you want it to, and you hear a little bit of music. You walk up, and it's black and white tile. There's a gal in a 1920s style dapper dress. She's doing a little jig.
Say, sweeties, care to dance?
I don't know if I'm able to in my current state.
My God!
She's still dancing.
I mean, I could take you up on that, but... And I start, like, boogieing over to her. I'm like, but I do have some questions.
Your friend's got some moves.
Give me a performance check.
Okay. Let's see. So, performance, not acrobatics.
That's a very different
Because I am
approach.
dexterous.
You are dexterous.
Just doing a bunch of backflips.
I'll
instead
let
of
you
dancing.
do. I'll let you do. You know what? It's effectively the same thing. Go ahead and do acrobatics, but this will be flavored as dance.
It's more swing that he's doing,
Yeah.
right?
Well, 6.
Cool.
It's like watching gymnastics, except like
It's-
I'm failing every move.
You're Ray Gun, bro.
Who?
B-boy from Australia.
Oh no!
It ain't good.
You know what? Bless her heart. Let me just say.
I don't know who that is.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, guys,
Get on
it's-
the internet.
It's like a big thing.
It's not good.
Say, Sonny, what questions do you have?
Like,
Name's Minnie.
oh, Minnie, it's nice to meet you. Well, it seems to me that you're pretty familiar with this place, yeah?
Indeed, I live here.
So,
Boy,
oh my goodness, what an interesting character you are. I mean, for me, it seems like you might know who could heal a guy around
I
here.
feel like in a past life I met a mouse once. It stabbed me.
Why are you bringing up mouses?
He had a button shield.
What's his name? Despero?
Why does that sound familiar?
It's copyrighted, pal. Tale of Despero.
No, this
Oh.
is a completely. You just made it copyright. No, he's completely different.
He got me.
He's a
got
mouse
me.
with a button
Despero.
shield.
Desperox, actually.
Yeah, because he
Desperelics.
rocks. But also, why are you bringing up
'Cause he
mice? She's like a
Desperocks my
normal
world.
person.
Wow.
What?
anyway,
Yeah.
So, yes, do you know where a guy could find like a healer around here?
sure.
Not the blue one. Just a normal.
Dogs aren't allowed.
No, not a blue healer, of course, because I actually have an animal already in my life. But I'm just,
Oh, you're taken.
at least in terms of like pet ownership, yeah, absolutely. And so I was thinking you could point us in the direction of a healer.
I would love to eat your soul in exchange for that answer.
What? Could you clarify? I couldn't hear over this boogie tune. I'm very confused.
I feel very weird, Jolly.
Who's playing the piano?
Me.
What?
I didn't ask that. I was just like
stopped.
Justin was asking
Oh.
that.
I stop and I look for the piano player.
You see a giant long arm reaching out of her back playing on a piano. It has 34 fingers on it. I need you to roll initiative.
This is so.
All of us?
And that's where we're going to end our episode.
All of us?
Yeah.
I have no spell slots.
The Pact Boon gang.
I have no spell slots.
We know.
to be
And you have,
healed.
like 5 hit points.
11.
Yep.
I have 9.
Buckle up.
Good thing I got a 21.
The gang fights mini mice.
Stay tuned for a new
Stay
campaign.
tuned for the TPK y'all never saw coming.
No, Wolfgang will live. It'll be fine.
Welcome
I mean, yeah.
to the Temple of the Unknowable and Unknowing.
Jolly should not fall to peer pressure anymore because he keeps doing it.
He does. And yet this time he was the most trusting he's ever been.
Yeah, he has a concussion.
And
100%.
that's on progress. I'm looking at the wrong camera. That's on progress. I keep looking at this one. Jank, Pact Boon. Mega shout out to Monument Studios for bringing the freaking tunes today. What the heck? Who knew they had ragtime? We do now. They got ragtime. They got piano. They got eerie tunes. They got sound effects. You need some smooches? They got like 15 kinds of smooches.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what kind of campaigns you're running at home, but maybe you need smooches. Sign up. Use code BetterDM.
It's $4.99.
Freaking 99.
And you get so much.
And it's getting better.
Yeah. Also,
okay.
check out their Kickstarter if it's still live.
Yes, absolutely. Elgu, you can buy a printer, use our code, support the show, print your minis, painting phantasms, buy our minis to print on your brand new printer. They're freaking sick. Who else do we have? Roll and Play Press. Goodness gracious, how can we forget? Buy all of their stuff. Use code BetterDM there as well. As always, the codes and links and such are in the show.
Better DM 10.
I thought it was Pact Boon 10.
It was, but it's
Like
all,
I said,
it's all the
okay?
same.
You
No.
can't trust me, but you can trust our links. Whatever email we send, you better open.
Amen.
No links that we send are bad, malicious, or phishing.
Preach.
Follow us everywhere. See you next time.